All right, well, best of luck trying to handle the pressure wrestling game of this individual who has really taken the division by storm. And as was the case for you oftentimes in your career, even when the opposition knows what's coming, can't stop.
Yeah, because this kid has so many different ways to attack you in the wrestling realm. Unfortunately, John, he has not developed the striking to that level. So if you can keep him up right now, we've seen everybody deal with it, but you can't get that takedown. What's left for this guy?
Yeah.
Does this guy still believe? How does he operate in those moments where he doesn't really know what to do? We're going to find out tonight, because this is his toughest fight to date.
And he said he slept in his singlet last night for good energy.
I love that.
Can't be comfortable.
I love that.
Well, Brian T-City Ortega was 14-0 with a no contest when he ran into Max Holloway in his first UFC championship opportunity. That night didn't go his way, but a lot of people think he has all the skills and all the makeup to eventually get that belt around his waist.
You don't lose, you get an opportunity to get better, and that's what Brian Ortega has to do after he lost that fight to Max Holloway. He will look to take those lessons learned in the octagon over the course of 4.5, 5 rounds and apply them to his career as he goes forward. He has the skill, he has the heart, he has the ability, but now you just got to put it all together if you want to realize a UFC championship.
And of course, if you hear the ladies screaming, that's because T-City has taken his shirt off in the inspection zone. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Makwan, Mr. Finland, Amirkhani. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Early portions of this round with Brian T-City Ortega. And it would seem to me, Daniel, path of least resistance, take this fight to the ground and find a choke. But if you talk to Brian Ortega, not unlike a lot of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, this man has fallen in love with his hands. He wants to strike tonight. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down and largely succeeding. Just out of range with that right hook. Ooh. Shooting for the takedown here. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Nice hit.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Nice jab by Ortega.
Ooh, big shot lands.
90 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Nice leg kick.
Oh, this could be over soon. Big knee to the body. And right into side control. Amirkhani's in half guard.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the round.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side when it's time to finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Feels like the beginning of the end. Stuffs the takedown. No problem. Making all these shots count. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, compromising spot.
Oh, no, it's possible.
It's working. You understand what's up?
Taker has arrived in the UFC. Oh, my goodness, a powerbomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Nice defense.
Amirkhani's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Amirkhani.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Nice transition.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that would play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, high kick.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Ortega going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Ortega's in half guard. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference, but really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now.
Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Relentless pressure from the top by Ortega. Amirkhani's eye starting to swell now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by T-City, Brian Ortega.
There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
Another ground and pound strike lands. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. What a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Ortega's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Nice strike lands from the bottom five.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Ortega is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it, but if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Ortega's going for an arm here.
That is tight.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Oh, he's got his back.
Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Right down.
Amirkhani's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, hammer fist here by T-City, Brian Ortega.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Ortega's back in full mount. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Ortega's back in side control. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Oh, right to the mount. Great shot from the top position.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Everything is going perfectly, okay? You're going to keep it going. One more round. He cannot handle your ground control. And this time when you take him down.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Oh, he is hurting for certain.
Oh, nice body shot.
And now some separation. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Beautiful takedown lands here.
Ortega's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
It's work. I'm standing up. You need to work.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Grab the wrist. Posture up and stay heavy.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't run.
Oh, big shots here. Ortega's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Big power shots landing. And now he's got the back. Ortega's right back to the full mount.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chin.
Working out Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just has to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh, right into mount.
Good work from the top here by T-City, Brian Ortega. Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision is in. It
5
resides with
rounds,
Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, no surprise there as you heard the scorecards from Bruce Buffer. Dominant performance tonight for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. The wrestler had his moments, just not enough of them.
He had moments, but when you're constantly playing catch-up, it's ultimately going to lead to your demise. He was always a step behind. So while he got the takedowns, he was never able to really establish dominant position. He could not stop the guy from moving under him, and all the jiu-jitsu, all the movement leads to him winning this decision so clearly.